Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back home. In case you've been with us for all this, let me try again. In case you've been with us since episode 1, we had a whole 9-episode stretch. We were in person. So, same couple of days, stretched across a couple of months here on the channel. But yeah, you're gonna notice suddenly we're back to the old format. After so long, it's gonna be jarring. But.
Yeah, just nine whole weeks of that. That's a lot. It's over 2 months of us being together. It's a lot.
For my OCD's sake, I would have loved to have had it all in person, so that the format isn't like changed for the last 6 episodes. But
yeah, it would have been for the best. But like it just wouldn't have been
wasn't
too much,
feasible, unfortunately. But we had a lot of fun with that. So it's been a couple weeks since we watched Survivor. We watched so much at one time, and then we've had a couple weeks since the last one. What happened last time?
Well, Eliza got voted out last time. I'm looking for my notes to remind me.
It's a fucking stick.
Was that moment? That's right.
Yeah.
Freaking Jason. Was it? Yeah, Jason is discount Ozzy.
Yeah.
Jason's discount Ozzy. He's Ozzy at home. I think I even wrote in the notes, Jason showing off as the discount Ozzy he is. He tells Eliza he's the idol and will save her. Jason does get individual immunity during that. There was a big merge that happened last. Their new tribe was named Dabu, and Eric was just like, yeah, I made it up. I made up what it means.
Oh yeah, so was that the merge episode? That was the merge episode.
It was the merge episode.
So
yeah,
we're officially in power ranking territory, actually. Then, technically.
Yeah, we are. That's true. Technically speaking, we are.
Prepared to do so? Do you have all the people? You remember?
Oh boy, we probably should have done it then, because I don't know. Right off the bat, no, but I will be able to have that at the end of the episode, so definitely.
We'll do it after this one, all right? The power rankings.
Yeah.
But it's been a lot of fun this season. I mean, just a lot of iconic moments and interactions. It's like a fan fiction unfolding before you.
With the sex too. It's got all the elements.
Oh, yeah, it's like, you ever imagine James and Parvati? James from Forever China and Parvati from Cook Islands just fucking. Yeah.
You got it here. You also Ozzy and Amanda, we got it. Ozzy and Alexis, we got some steamy cheating going on here too, or something. It's just a little bit of Amanda's all upset. She needs to go. I have that in quotations. She needs to go.
Just, I mean, I think it's, it's
been spicy. It's been fun.
I've been loving it.
It's been hot, It's been cool.
Well, yeah.
It's been hot and cold. Your yes and your no.
All right. As always, click the link in the description to see the highlights of our reaction and come back afterwards for the discussion, okay? There you have it. Ozzy voted out.
That was pretty big. Pretty big deal right there. I don't know why he didn't play it.
Same reason.
He even says that he doesn't know. Yeah, you get too comfortable.
Same reason James didn't play it before. He trusted his alliance.
Yeah.
He said
you gotta pick up on those vibes, man.
It's funny because he
said, Yao Man picked up on those vibes.
He picked up on the vibes from the cameraman or whatever, right? It's funny because he said in the confessional, he's like, "This will be a good time for someone to make a move, but we're favorites."
He specifically said to flush it out.
To flush
it out. So like he's almost. Yeah.
No, he was saying that we're favorites, so we know that once we make a decision, we got to stick to it. But that's the opposite thing you should take away from it. We're favorites, so you should know they're willing to make a move if they have to. Honestly.
Right. Right.
So the only ones who were the only ones left out of the vote were Ozzy, James, Eric, and Amanda. Yeah. Okay. So James, Eric, and Amanda
Parvati
will have some explaining, or need some explaining.
Yeah. I mean, Suri was already kind of moving that way, anyways. But Parvati was sort of the big kind of move in that direction because she was super tight with that group. So,
Well,
but she's
they
been
wouldn't
making
have done
friends
it
with pretty
without
much
her. Yeah.
everybody. So, yeah, oh yeah, they wouldn't have done it without her. That's the whole thing. So, she was definitely a big deal here. So the fact that she's gotten all buddy buddy with everybody is like, she obviously, and Suri at the same time, both have to do that to do what's best for them. Same with the other girls, honestly. Even though we get basically nothing from them other than we gotta go against the big boys. So, yeah,
But
because they do. That's the only way they got to do it.
we saw Suri had the right idea on as she was sitting on Exile Island. Well, then when she came back, after they all did this thing where Jason and Parvati are up there in the immunity challenge for 6 hours. He steps down once he gets everyone's guarantee that he won't be voted out. But you got Suri's like crossing her fingers. Everybody's like, yeah, we'll guarantee it. But then Suri's like, well, now actually Ozzy thinks for sure we're gonna get Jason out. So this is the time to get Ozzy out. All right.
Yeah, perfect time.
His guard was down because they're all him and James were busy thinking Jason is so dumb for doing that they didn't see it coming.
Yeah, well, no, James still did be like, look, I am a little uneasy with Parvati. So he did voice some he's like, it's not like it isn't the most sure thing because like they could still turn on us here. And
he said Parvati might be trying to do this girl power thing, but
yeah.
I don't think he would necessarily think that wouldn't make sense for her to not want to vote Jason out for girl power. So,
right. Well, yes, but they would also be considering that like flipping the tables on Ozzy because Ozzy is the biggest long-term threat. Jason is definitely he's definitely a week-by-week threat. I guess week-by-week in terms of the episodes, but he's definitely like a day-to-day threat. But like Ozzy's the long-term because he has the idol, and he's also about as good as Jason at most things. So, yeah, I mean that I think was kind of what he meant by that. Like you're still vulnerable here because you have the idol. But he didn't play it, and he went home.
Yeah, and we saw. Originally you think that it's just such a dumb move that Jason just did, and it's still.
It was a pretty dumb move. It was a pretty stupid move, honestly, but it was all in favor of a bigger plan.
Yeah, it worked out. For this to happen, it kind of helped it, but yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. His plan. He's saying I don't think I'll be able to win immunities forever, so I gotta try something else. Okay, so the thing you did was only guarantee you one more round, which is exactly what immunity would do.
Yeah,
except immunity would actually guarantee it, and this is just a verbal guarantee. Okay.
Verbal guarantee, which means kind of diddly in this game.
Yeah, literally no one took that into account whatsoever. It was just we'll use this opportunity to get Ozzy out. Otherwise, they would have no problem voting him out.
Pretty much.
But if I knew for sure that he was going to lose that challenge, we don't know. Then it would make sense. But he had no idea.
It is fun because a lot of them kept their word there. Technically speaking, they're all like because they were playing it up like they were obviously going to turn on him, but ultimately they kept their word. They didn't vote him out.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of funny.
But yeah, we saw 6.5 hours essentially up there. It's a nice challenge. You just keep that wrist up. A couple funny moments where Alexis got so excited for the food. She
just got so excited. Jeff hadn't even said like a word yet. She gets so excited she dumped the whole thing on her. and then he's like, do I get it? And she's like, wow, what is it? And he's like, you don't get anything. I didn't say anything. You can't just do that.
No shot.
No shot.
I've never seen such a bigger drastic change in the facial expression.
I know. She was
pure
pissed.
joy. It was pure joy. Pure joy just ripped away in an instant. Damn.
Yeah.
Yep. She had to sit there and mope, and then Natalie was passing out and fell down, and then
immediately after.
Yeah, James literally did the thing. He said,
Yeah, he's like, oh man,
Man,
that would have been that's so embarrassing. That would have
suck.
happened.
That would suck.
Yeah.
That happened. Oh
And then
shoot!
immediately it was literally like comedic timing of that happening.
What's going on here? What in the Nickelodeon is going on here?
Yeah, what the Nickelodeon's going on? Yeah. He said. So good. I love that. The Nickelodeon. I called that immunity challenge Slime Time Endurance.
Yeah.
It's like Slime Time Live. So it was
a fun one. Before that, we had the reward challenge, which was the you swim over through the obstacle, memorize the thing, come back. Puzzle. Which that's cool.
Yeah, we get a real rundown of their whole reward by Eric. Eric was just like frothing at the mouth. He was so excited about everything. I do make fun of him a lot because he is kind of easy to pick on, but like it is also simultaneously true that it is fun to see somebody with so much childlike wonder about like literally everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. So Ozzy was like, yeah, it's kind of cute to see him like
really loving everything so much. There. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little kid.
You get to hang out with the kids. Kids are showing him the ropes, and I guess the men were laughing at him. He's like, yeah, whenever I do something stupid, they laugh at me, and it's like, yeah,
more boobs than he's ever seen.
More boobs than you ever seen in his life.
He said the lunch lady, the lunch lady's serving me food. She's got no shirt on. Denise is shook. Denise would never. Shook. Denise would never.
Denise would never do such a thing. Yeah, she would never.
First of all, she's not a lunch lady.
She's also not a lunch. She's also. It's also not a lunch lady. So
that's in her past.
Big fat lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. This big phony lie. All right.
What else?
I like one of my favorite moments of the episode. I think you know what? I'm giving this my Survivor Star episode. This is an amazing episode of the show. They turn the tables. This is such a pivotal moment. This is really kind of had a little bit of everything. It had
moment, yeah.
Yeah, a great blindside.
Fun character moments.
Turn the tables
too, yeah.
Great character moments. I mean, I liked Ozzy a lot. He was definitely like somebody I was rooting for. But like, I love a moment like this that works out for strategic players. Like, hats off to you. That's excellent.
I like how the deliberation, also had, like the two people it was going to be voted out of are the Ozzy and the Discount Ozzy. Which one will actually go?
Yeah, which is Discount Ozzy. He's better than you. He's better than you now, Ozzy. Damn.
That's what that means. He
better. Is now Ozzy. Yeah, he is now Ozzy. He is Ozzy now. He takes the title. No, but it was the moment where like it cuts back to Dabu. And it's like everyone's sleeping except James is like making a ton of noise. He's like sharpening stuff and stuff. And Parvati is just like, "Do you mind? That's really annoying. Everyone's trying to sleep." And then it plays like that dark flute, like mystery theme. And he's like stands up and walks away. And I was like, "Oh my god, that is like it's like a suspense movie kind of." It's like the killer is born now.
She has the gall to sit up and say something and then lay back down like that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna start. If some people get more cracks like that, I'm gonna start cussing people out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
wow.
So that was really funny. And then that dark flute theme came back later in the deliberations of like, what are we gonna do for? We're gonna pull it off.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's your MVP for the episode? A star-studded episode.
It was a lot of great moments. Even though Suri was the mastermind, there was a lot of this episode without her. I think I'm going to give it to Parvati because she did. I think the most telling thing was the confessional where she was like I know I made a deal with him, and I know he's helped me out a lot, but like I still have to do what's best for me in this game. And it's like that is what's best for her in this game. She made the right move for her, and I think it's the right move for the most people. I think overall, I think this frees up space for more people to have a chance at doing something now. So. They're
like, even slate here. Well, Sari, I think, said that she was like, we got Ozzy out and the Idol out. All right, let's go back to an even slate here.
Yeah, even slate. Yeah, perfect.
And have such a powerful man. Too much power for one man here. It's basically very similar to the James in China position, right? It's like
it was, yeah.
Because like Ozzy basically has two idols because he just like is that good at challenges. So it's like you might as
Yeah,
well
and if
have
he
two
can get
idols.
yeah, if he can get Jason out, then he's like it's like him and James who's gonna come out on top.
Right.
Like
Though we saw Parvati
so
do her thing here. Though Ozzy just kind of gave up for food part way through this one. You know, he didn't even.
yeah,
That's what happens
he
when you
didn't.
get comfortable. You do stuff like that, and then it makes you right
Yeah,
for being blindsided. If he just wins this immunity, it's not even you don't even get to entertain it.
right. That's the thing. Other idol people, other idols, hidden idol holders, haven't been as comfortable as the more recent ones. I would say, because like you go back to like uh oh
Well,
shoot
well, think about the original idols. That like they kind of could just be
yeah
comfortable because you could use them after the votes.
yeah a little bit, but like Yule still went like super hard. Like you still like tried pretty hard on challenges. What's his name before him?
Terry,
Who?
Terry,
Gary?
Terry,
Jerry? Harry?
Terry,
Jerry?
Terry.
Terry. It was just was not picking up on the mic. I was like, it's none of these people. None of this is right. Yeah, Terry. Terry also went very hard on challenges, but that was also because he knew his ass was grass. So
He was in a
if he
very
didn't,
different position where he was just like
yeah,
completely iced out from
yeah,
everything. Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, then
but
Yowman was the first one with this kind of idol, so and
yeah,
he actually played it right.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we had
It's thanks to
Earl
those
found
cameramen.
one and didn't need to use
Yeah,
it really, but he used it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, safety use. This to me is like this would have been the prime opportunity for him to use it. I think safety to make sure that he gets his probably one of his biggest competitors out, because this also guarantees he has a dominant. Even if somebody flips on in his alliance, he has a dominant alliance from then on out. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
it's tough. It can be tough when you're so close in the game. I get it,
But
but
he was probably so confident that he had Parvati and
yeah,
probably Parvati and Suri, and it's probably also the
mm,
element of like I know Amanda's not going to do this, so are they really going to do
right,
this without
right,
Amanda? No way, and they did. They just did it without her.
yeah,
They did it without
yeah.
her and James. So
Amanda, who had to quit because she had to pee. She like ran. She like bolted.
hmm
She said she straight up bolted. And then yeah, at her not at her most doe-eyed, but probably second most doe-eyed at tribal.
yeah,
She's very. That's I don't know if she gets that way when she's tired or what, but it's
he's
it's
that way
very
always.
endearing. I'll say that.
But
She
this
is
time it
that way
makes
kind of
sense.
always, but yeah,
You can be sad. She can be sad for this one.
yeah,
Her lover
yeah. She can be
boy,
sad because her bow, yeah, her
her
bow
little
is gone
munchkin,
now.
you might say.
Her little munchkin. No, that was Courtney's little munchkin. My survivor boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's my little munchkin.
All right, power ranking time. Now it's
Yeah,
interesting
here
that
we
we
go.
got because it would have been interesting where Ozzy would have been because
Yeah,
I'm sure he
Ozzy would
wouldn't
have
have
been
been on
number
the
one,
bottom. Yeah.
easy. No, he would have been number one. So now this is really interesting.
How many people do we have left? Do we
I
know?
would 7
7?
or 8. No, it'd be 7. Yeah, because that was 8. That was 5-3.
Oh,
Yeah, so we are at
wasn't it
7.
5-4?
7 left. Oh yeah, it was 5-4.
So it
So that
was
was 9. So we're
James,
at 8
Amanda,
now.
Ozzy, Eric.
Yeah, James, Amanda, Ozzy, Eric. Yeah.
So we're down to 8. Okay.
Yeah, right. So we're down to 8. So I think Suri is number 1. Let's see. Suri Parvati.
Then poverty, and then
Poverty. James.
Suri,
Amanda.
poverty, James,
Yeah,
Amanda.
Suri, Parvati, James, Amanda. Uh, Eric. Probably not him. I don't know. Eric, Jason. Eric, Jason. Alexis, and I just call them the girls. I don't even know her name. I
Natalie.
can never remember her name. Natalie. Yeah. I mean, they'll probably. So the thing is like the difficult part here. Well, no. Let's throw Jason at the bottom actually, because Jason was basically. I think he's still not long for this. He was basically a pawn in this. Like oh yeah, well, pretending that they were lying to vote against him. So I think he's still low in the totem pole. But the thing is, he's really strong in challenges. But socially, he's not. It's like him and Eric are kind of buddies. But
So we got Sari, Parvati, James, Amanda, Eric, Alexis, Natalie, Jason. Final answer.
yeah, I think so. That's my final answer for right now. Yeah,
All right.
that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. That's the vibes I'm getting.
All
Yeah.
right. So then, if it goes that way, Jason will be the next one voted out. We shall see.
Yeah, we shall see.
What a great
It's
episode.
a fluid game, though.
Yeah.
That was a great episode. Amazing episode. Honestly, this is a real. It's a real fluid. Kind of a real fluid game right now, though. That's the thing. These power rankings could potentially change quite a bit. So
We shall see. Come back next week for another episode of Survivor Micronesia, fans versus favorites. All right.
oh yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, why don't you go check out the reaction to the Cook Islands reunions episode.
Okay,
right.
sure, yeah. Check it
Check that
out.
out. And subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Like the video. Leave a comment. If you do, we'll read in the next episode of the Tarqaron podcast we record. And hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we upload every week. Click the link in the description for our social media. And take care of yourselves. All right.